Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today, we are going to be setting up my bullet journal for November. As I was editing this video, I realized that I only have one more bullet journal setup to make for 2025. Is that real? That seems so unreal to me. I know it's kind of redundant for me to say, how are we this far into the year every single month? But really, November? We're in November? Can't be real. Cannot be real. And I'm just like getting excited for 2026 bullet journaling, which is so silly, but honestly, I've been bullet journaling for a long time. I've been doing it since like 2018, 2019. I started in high school, and it's just been such a consistent passion for me. I have made a bullet journal setup pretty much every single month since the beginning of 2019. The only time that I haven't, I think, is like right after I had a baby. Both times I had my kids, which I think is a fairly good excuse for not making a bullet journal setup. But other than that, I really have made one every single month, and it's something that brings me a lot of joy every month, and so much joy being able to share it with you now. I did a long time before I shared it with anybody, but being able to share them with you also just brings me so much joy. Just the idea of, I don't know, someone watching my video and maybe getting some inspiration or just enjoying hanging out. For me, really, making these videos really does feel like hanging out with a friend, which is something that I think everybody needs, but I really have felt the need for that connection lately. So anyway, I didn't mean to get so sappy at the beginning of this video. Sorry. If you're not as sentimental as me, I guess we can move on. But there's good things coming. There's good things coming for all of us. I believe it. So for this month, I have been feeling a little bit down lately. And there's just a lot going on in my life, and a lot of health issues. I actually just tallied it up, and I had 12 migraines in October, which is just like horrific. So there's just been a lot going on. I've been feeling kind of down. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to heal myself by drawing a little bunny drinking some tea on a mushroom. I'm putting myself into this bunny, okay? So every time I feel sad or stressed, I'm going to picture this bunny, and I'm going to be like, channel the bunny. Be the bunny drinking tea on a mushroom. And I think that's going to heal me and help me feel better. So really, that's just what I wanted. I wanted this kind of cozy, the leaves are falling, we're having a good time, and we are being a cute little relaxed bunny on a mushroom. And also, it's like peak mushroom season where I am from. I live in the Pacific Northwest. I live kind of near Portland, not super close, but in that kind of general area. And yeah, it's peak mushroom time. I'd love to get over to the coast and do some foraging, because it's coming out with the rain. They're coming out. Anyway, all of that to say, this is the energy that I'm channeling for November. So I just wanted to kind of put that into my bullet journal so that I can see it every single day. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. Now that we're like 3 minutes into the video, I always set up my bullet journal. Well, not always. Recently, this is what I've been doing the past couple of months, almost this whole year, really. I like to do a little cover page and a little quote page, and then go into my weeklies. Do I flip back to these very often? No, I don't. I honestly really don't. But when I do, I like seeing them. They bring me joy, and I think it's fun to just kind of set the tone for the month with a cover page, even if it's not super necessary. I mean, obviously these aren't functional, but they make me happy. So that's why I do them. So that's what I'm doing here. Just setting up this cover page, and there will be a quote page opposite of it. You could make this as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. I'm not a master illustrator. Obviously, my bunny is not super anatomically correct, but she's cozy, and that's really what matters. So now we're moving on to the quote page, and I chose a Mary Oliver quote because Mary Oliver is a genius, and I love everything that she has to say. If you want more Mary Oliver in your life, please read Devotions. It's a fantastic poetry collection. She has such wonderful things to say about nature and life. So this quote says, "You must not ever stop being whimsical, and you must not ever give anyone else the responsibility for your life." And I really love this. I think this is a good reminder for everybody. Don't stop the whimsy. Never stop the whimsy. And also, you're responsible for yourself. I think that's like, you got the whimsy and you got the accountability. And, you put them together and you've got a great formula there. So that's why I chose this quote. I need whimsy and I need to take responsibility for my life. Not that I haven't been taking responsibility for my life, but just it's a good reminder for us all. So I just did this kind of squiggly line frame. The general vibe that I was also kind of picturing was like a storybook, but not super complicated. So that's kind of what I went for with the squiggle line around the quote. And then just some falling leaves, The quote needs some leaves too. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to my weekly setups. And this month, I decided to do a horizontal Dutch door. The past couple months, I've been doing a vertical Dutch door. If you don't know what a Dutch door is, basically you just cut a strip of paper either off of the side horizontally, or vertically, or off of the top horizontally. And then no matter where you are in the month, you can still see these panels, essentially. So whether you're in the first week or the third week of November, you can see the stuff at the top. So here's what I like to put on mine. I love a mini calendar. Mini calendars help me stay organized because it's a very quick little glance of like, where am I? Who am I? Where am I in the month? Helps me stay organized. And so I always add a little mini calendar. So that's what I've got going here on the left side. I also like to put my video ideas and video schedule. Now, I make content, so I need these things. If I don't write them down, I will never remember them. I don't remember anything. That's why I have a bullet journal. So I have a place every single month to write down all of my ideas and also schedule them so that I can stay organized and know like, oh, okay, so this week I need to finish filming this video or it will never get out, right? So that's what I put there. And then I also drew our little bunny friend. She's taking a nap next to the mushroom. She finished her tea and now she's having a rest, as we all should. So that's what I like to put on my top panels, but really you can customize this to whatever you need, whatever your needs are. In the past, I've put habit trackers up there. That's something that can be really helpful. At this point in my life, maybe I should be putting a habit tracker in there because I haven't been doing great with my habits, but I don't know. It's not serving me. I get to a point with habit trackers where I'll fill them out really, really well. They help me stay on track. And then after a couple months of using them, I just completely ignore it. It's like it's not even there. It's not even on the paper. I just, I'm like, oh, look at that cool little illustration of habits someone drew there. Wasn't me. I don't know what that is. And I just don't think about it. So that's why I haven't been including habit trackers lately. I don't know, maybe next year, new year, new me, I'll add habit trackers in again. We'll see. But that's what I like to do. You can do whatever you need that fits your lifestyle to have the information that you need there at the top. But for me, video ideas, video schedule. Sometimes I also like to add a little TBR, but I haven't been following that lately. I'm not a huge TBR follower. If you don't know, TBR means to be read. I basically just go over what kids off hold at the library is what I read. So, yeah. Okay, so now I'm setting up my weekly spreads. This is just an example of how I do it. I always have 6 boxes. And I do Monday through Friday, and then I do a general to-do list for all of them. So I don't really write anything down on the weekends, so I don't include Saturday and Sunday. Wow, that is blurry. Forgive me for that. That's what I do. With a horizontal Dutch door, the boxes get to be a little bit more, cavalier, funly placed. In the other ones, I just do them in lines, but for here, we get to have a little bit of almost looks like a gallery wall moment. But yeah, that's just how I do my weeklies, and then every single week, I'll draw these boxes. It's very functional for me that I don't have to draw a decorative element every single week, because I've got it there at the top. I can still see the information that I need, and it's simple, which is good. Simplicity is good. So, yeah. Overall, I think this turned out nice. I am very happy with my little bunny. Look at how happy she is drinking her tea. That's what we all need to do. We all need to be happily drinking tea for the next month. So, update me on that. Let me know if you're happily drinking tea. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my videos. Let me know what your theme is, and I'll see you in the next one.